Alright. It is time for another episode of the Florencio Files, spawning down here in the bottom left-hand side in the red. He is in beast mode. Florencio on his most Chad of all accounts. Up here in the top right-hand side, the Zerg player. It is Walla Walla. So, Walla Walla going to be coming out with an Overlord Scout nice and early. Just completely standard there. Flow, of course. Oh, he's shown some real fuckery. He's really been getting it on with his ghosts lately in this matchup. I feel like that's been my favorite evolution in terms of the different units that he's using. Feels like he's finding a way to squeeze those in everywhere. Of course, I think if we had like a chart or like an image painted on the wall of Florencio's TVZ, it'd be like Planetary Fortress right in the middle. And you've got like behind that, you got like Widow Mines, tanks, Reapers for the early game, harass a little bit. And then you got like, what do you have? Battle Cruisers are a huge part. Widow Mines, massive. More planetaries and corner expansions, right? Just expanding along the edges of the map. Trying to like sneak bases up that his opponent doesn't know about. But lately he's added ghosts in as a big thing. And he's actually, he's been doing nuke stacks, 4 nukes on top of each other, nuking multiple bases, getting ghost academies up. He's been doing some lovely nuke trolley builds. And looks like here, what is this? It's gonna go straight for a corner base by the looks of it. Barracks has finished. Walls off with the second depot there. Still not a big fan of making the orbital command center. Every game with Florencio, he does have... Basically, it's by about 2 minutes 30. He has a 200 mineral handicap. And that just continues. Every minute or so, 200 mineral handicap since he doesn't drop mules. It's a testament to how great he is as a player that he still fucks people up. It's going for that corner base up there. No scout. You're playing someone called Beast Mode. You're not going to scout Walla Walla. Ooh, maybe not the best idea. Overlord gets here and sees no expansion. Let's go to Walla's camera and try to dissect this Zerg's mindset. Okay, I'm a Zerg player. I'm making drones. Drones are good. I pulled the workers off gas after I made the Zergling speed. Maybe I should go take third base. Me always take third base. I like taking a third base. Gotta go there. Yep. That's a third base. Let's take it. No. Do some lava injections. Nope. I do wonder if at some point it's going to dawn on the Zerg that there is an opponent. He scanned you at the 3-minute mark and doesn't have an expansion. I'm quite sure it has not crossed Waller's mind. I think this is pretty much a standard Zerg player, guys. I just build my drones. Build my drones. Nope. Random baneling now started in. A few Zerglings. Okay. I mean, a little bit of safety against specific things. Moves an Overlord outside the base. Still 0 attempt to scout. Well, you know, building Overlords, building drones. I can't hate it. There's 8 Zerglings just sitting there. More Zerglings are building right now. Is it going to be up? I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of Zerg players out there. So let me explain to you guys this type of Zerg player as we go back and see. What the fuck? Why is there a bunker here? What the fuck is this? Is this Florencio's Terran version of the cannon on the high ground after he's got a cannon down there? Where you think you've busted him, then you get in there and there's always an... Fuck, is there a bunker back here, man? It's this new thing. It's just always having a random bunker in the back of his base. It makes no sense. So back to the point. This type of Zerg player, right? Their only way they know how to scout is by making a bunch of Lingbane and running it into an area where they have no vision of earlier, right? They don't know how to sacrifice an Overlord. They don't know how to send in 1 Zergling, 1 Overseer, 1 Zergling ahead to scout. The only way they know how to attack is to make a whole bunch of Lingbane and run it into a defended position. Like, that's the only way they can conceive of getting information, is grabbing their whole army, balling it up, and running it through a choke point. Like, I can already see that this is that type of Zerg player, right? It's adding evos, injecting, like, the fundamentals aren't bad, but their map control is just not there at all. No vision, and no attempt to get vision, right? It's like, well, opponent appears to be on 1 base. shrug shoulders. It's like, oh my God, it's that moment where, you know, it's like you see a guy running at you with a knife. You don't shrug your shoulders. No, no, no. You run away, you put your hands up to defend yourself, you pick up a chair or something to friggin' try and fend the guy off. Like, you get some sort of improvised weapon yourself. There's something you do. But this is the Zerg player goes, ah, cool. He's probably not running towards me. You're like, what? He's like, oh, there's a few other people standing around. He could be running towards one of them with a knife. You're like, what? You're not gonna, oh my God, okay, he decides to scout. As you know what's great? He sees a finished command center. He's like, oh, it's just a mech build, no worries. He's just making the two tech lab factories and a slow command center, that's all. Meanwhile, a planetary in the corner and a barracks. Why is there a barracks up here? What the hell? Florencio has almost no defense, by the way. 2 Marines there, his wall's not even raised. He's about to get busted. He's building 2 tanks now, but Walla Walla has seen that there is almost no defense. He's just gonna go for it. Ooh. Floating barracks does see them coming in, raises the wall in time. That planetary needs to cancel and lift off. It is going to do it. Not bad. Walla walla. Walla 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 walla. We're going to go for that ramp, mate. Uh-oh. Siege tank's almost here. It's not ready just yet. Oh, the banelings. Oh, Walla. Look at Walla's micro. He's trying to get the banelings in front. It gives him time for the tanks to siege. The tanks choose not to siege. Let's go to Walla's vision. I've busted him. I'm inside past the defenses. Wait, what? Why is there a bunker and 2 siege tanks in the back of your main base? What the fuck is... It was a trap all along. Who expects there to be a bunker and 2 tanks in the back of the main? The perfect trap. Oh God, this is, you know, in movies there's like the detective who's kind of super unethical and stuff, and they don't mind like using people for bait or whatever. Like, you know, they like blackmail a person, hey, we're going to charge you if you don't wear a wire, but then they don't even care if that person gets killed. Like, they just, you know, they just like throw them out there as bait for the serial killer, no fucks given or something like that. Like, that is honestly Florencio. If you're one of his workers, you are going to find yourself, you just like wake up, you're like, what? I'm not in my bed. You're hanging like naked in a fucking net, like, you know, or something, like for the fucking, basically you're trying to catch a predator, but they do use the Chewbacca trap that Ewoks use, you know, you're the hunk of meat, and then he comes and tries to grab you and he gets picked up in the net and you're like, oh, what the hell, what's going on? But sometimes the net trap doesn't work and you just get, the guy comes and just peels your skin and eats it for snacks, you know? It's like, it's a weird situation. And speaking of weird, he's built more barracks to wall his tanks in. And he's building ghost academies now. So it's defending with tanks, making a blue flame transition, and he's going to go up to ghosts. So 3 base Florencio is actually macroing better than he ever used to with Terran. He does get up to 40 SCVs reasonably quickly these days. And it's just Massling Bane for the Zerg. Which is pretty good against ghosts. Not bad versus Bio, but against mass blue flame Hellion that's coming out, that's going to be very difficult. There is a bit of map control now. A 4th base is up for Walla Walla as well. This Zerg player going for a Spire. Opening up the tech is so far ahead on upgrades. It has a giant economy, to be honest. I don't see how Florencio could win this game at this point. Walla Walla is going to 85 drones, taking a 5th base. There's just going to be so much money. And I mean, even though Ling Bane isn't amazing, Baneling speed will still be enough to take out these Hellions. As long as they don't just run off creep. But he's going to come forward here. He's looking for the engage. Walla Walla going for it. Can he get the surround? Ooh. Oh, good Hellion micro here by Florencio. Bernie Carr's doing a good job. Mortlings building behind this. 3 Hellbats morphing into Hellbat form. Going to be doing 30 damage a shot. The other Hellions still doing well behind that. Spreading them out a little bit, ready to see any Banelings incoming. Behind this, we've got nukes on the way. The cloak for the ghosts as well. More ghosts coming in. Tanks there on the high ground. Beast mode there. More Ling Bane. Spires there finishing up in a moment. More spine crawlers going down for Walla Walla, which is going to help ensure him a little bit, but 2 ghosts already coming in. Cloak is not done. Are they going to nuke pre-cloak? Oh my god, Flo just no F's given. Let's go to Walla Walla's camera once again. Sees 2 red dots just staring him right in the face and says, oh, okay, maybe not, maybe not. I would cancel. Oh, wait. No. Are you... What the... Oh, doesn't cancel the spines. My god, almost ran the banelings through it as well. On the right-hand side, there's oh my god, doesn't realize there's blue flame Hellions. Look at him scrolling around. Oh my god, there's Hellions in his mineral line. He only just looks at it. Walla walla. No, you're so far ahead in this game. Okay, I mean, you're still so far ahead. Honestly, you need to lose like 50 workers here to not be ahead. Oh, the Zerglings go into the meat grinder of blue flame. Holy shit, the field of burnt Zerg. Welcome to the barbecue, mother trucker. That was insane. 96 Zerglings have gone down, only 8 Hellions. Wow. Walla, you gotta be careful, mate. You gotta be careful, mate. 4 tech labs up. 5th and 6th factory are there as well. More ghosts coming in, just continuing to nuke this expansion. It's almost dead as well from this nuke. He does spot it. And is he gonna react? The drones, half the drones get pulled? Half? Oh, these are the ones who don't get the warning? Seriously? Ow. And he immediately launches another nuke on the exact same base. That 4th base is gonna go down. Now, Walla Walla still has money for days. Now, remember, guys, you need overseers, and actually does make overseers. Okay, Walla Walla, after the 5th nuke lands, figures out how to make overseers. It's gonna go hunt down this ghost. Its energy's about to run out anyways. But another ghost working its way across the map. I'm a secret agent, man. This ghost. What? Florencio had that selected as well. He clearly told that ghost to attack those units. I don't know if that was meant to be a distraction or what. Nonetheless, a nuke is going down on this expansion on the right-hand side as well. This Zerg is trying to make it over, so he's going to try and run his drones. Does he get them out? That nuke's going to come down. Ooh, does catch a few of the drones, the queen, a few Zerglings. An immediate another nuke goes down, but it gets cancelled. That ghost gets caught. This Zerg still has 4,000 minerals, 3,000 gas, but what is the bet this Zerg has never been nuked before, or very rarely? And let's once again say, okay, well, surely you just take 5 hatcheries, keep producing, make a mix of units, maybe split your army up. You should build some spores and spines to catch the ghosts, that sort of stuff. You should be fine, right? Move some drones around, builds a hatchery, moves a spore crawler to the left, is sitting on 5,000 minerals, and is prioritizing moving a spore crawler right now. 13 mutas are building. Still no injects going down. He's going to run a few Zerglings around on this map. He's starting sick upgrades right now, going for ultras. I mean, the tech is there. Ultras, of course, allow you to spend that lava very well. But no idea about where the enemy bases are. No attempt to deny or scout bases or scout them out. No idea what composition is coming out for the opponent. Completely blind play. Walla Walla. I mean, we talked about it at the start of this game. I was like, this is that sort of Zerg who just kind of sits there in their corner of the map, right? And we're like, oh, yes, it is. I said, you know what? I made 15 mutas. Yeah, let's fly those in. Ah, we can see what we're running into. Little does Walla Walla know, there is Widowmine Thor en masse in Florencio's base. If he goes in with those mutas, this is going to be an absolute disaster. We're watching from Walla Walla's camera. Making more queens, starting to get the macro going. Thinking about going in with those mutas. Let's check the control groups. The mutas actually have their own control group. Oh god, not like this. Okay, the Lings spot the Widowmines and the Thors out, which is good. The Thors have all swapped to single fire mode, which is actually very bad versus the Mutalisks. They don't have that destructive, damaging splash damage in position. Mutas fall back for now. Walla Walla's trying to put workers on gas. Oh my god, the mutas, he's not watching, he's not watching. Oh my god, every single muta is dying. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I gotta do an instant rewind. I can't not watch that. I can't not watch that. The mutas, let's go back here. These mutas went in, they fall back, clicks them back here, but the barracks sees them. The barracks pilot's like, Sarge,
nuclear missile is ready.
There's a whole bunch of them Flappy Birds out here. They're just sitting here. They don't look like they're paying attention. Maybe you should come out and blast them. All right, Billy Bob, we're gonna do that. Oh my god. No, no. Why are the Thors trying? He's trying to lure them to the Widowmines. Florencio, even when he's fighting 10 mutas with 10 Thors, he still tries to lure them into the Widowmines because that would be a funnier way to kill them. This is Florencio in a fucking nutshell. He's like, oh, we could just A-move, we could turn splash damage, or we could use their least effective firing mode and then also go, ooh, actually, let's run back and lure you into the Widowmines because that would be funnier. There's got to be that moment, I think, where every Zerg's fighting Florencio, and it's got to dawn on them, most of them at some point, that he's not really trying to kill them in the most effective manner. What is this? What is that? Big nuke lands up there, does do a bit of damage to that hatchery. Takes out a couple of lava, not too much else though. 2 ghosts do get cleaned up. Mass Ultra's on the way with 3-3. Now, Thor's, I guess upgrades aren't the most important because they do a lot of damage, but I gotta say, dude, not having any upgrades for your Thors, like, Florencio has shown some of the best macro and getting a maxed out Thor mine army that I've ever seen from him, and just doesn't have the upgrades to actually make it good. If the Zerg just pulls back and groups their army up, whoa, okay. If the Zerg pulls back, groups the army up, and they should have enough money, they are down in army supply right now, engages with just 2 Ultralisks, the rest aren't there. Look at the Widow Mines. Oh my god, the Thors bait all the Lingbane into the mines. The Ultralisks get absolutely blasted. Tries to spread some creep behind it. I don't think that's going to buy you any time, mate. He's trying to build more Zerglings and Ultras, but this is actually just a sick mass Thor push flow. Hitting the 15-minute maxed out Thor push with 0 upgrades. Where Thors and Lings trying to come forward. Lings do very well there. Ultras not so much, and there's just not enough numbers. Double the army supply. Upgrades are nice, but Walla jumping into engaging this army with 0 caution. Absolutely could have given this base up, maybe. Maybe waited for a few more Ultras. Got a bit of a surround, but attacking one directionally in a blob. I mean, hot damn, if that ain't just the MO of a Zerg player who never scouts, build a big army, make sick upgrades. The moment your opponent shows an attack, run into it with 0 planning. We've all been there before. It's a brutal way to go down. 3 Ultras running into an arc of Thors. I mean, the upgrades are so sick. These Ultras actually do crazy good damage. Oh my god, he's going to try and drop mules to repair, but the lack of upgrades, I can't believe it. Flo's actually going to find a way to lose this army. I was like, nah, he can't lose. Like, Flo's got this. He's actually going to get held. These are Adrenal 3-3 Zerglings. They annihilate these Thors. And what is Flo going to do? He's making Vikings. He's swapping into mass Viking guys. It's a random Thor out here on the map. Oh, God. I was like, cool, Flo's just going to kill him with one simple Thor push. Wow. How un-Florencio-like. It's like, no, does turn out having no upgrades, not the great. The way he micros his nukes is just comical as well. So often he's nuking at so close to where the nuke is. The Zerglings trying to get here. No Overseers right now. Where are the Overseers out? Oh, did they all die? Oh, they're all up here. They're not going to get there in time. Ooh, the Zerglings dodge at the last second. Ghost starts to take out a few of them, but the Overseers come, provide that detection. The Ghost does go down. Hellions here to deal with the Zerglings. Mass Viking, though. So is he just planning to fly past, kill every Overlord on the map? So he can't build units? That's what it looks like Florencio's strategy is. I think he had one Liberator as well, right? Where's that Liberator? It's going to fly across to do some harassment. But yeah, he's going to try and say, look, you've only got things that attack ground. I'm going to kill every Overlord and then run around landing Vikings. This is some true troll shit. Like, you are not meant to use Vikings to take out your opponent. This is insane. I mean, you can kind of do that with, like, mass Banshees and Cloak because they're a high damage unit and you kill the detection, but I don't think that works when you don't actually have damaging units on the ground. These Hellions are going to do a giant run by Walla. Oh, Walla, you're in so much trouble, dude. Oh, man. Okay, the Hellions do waste an attack on the buildable plate. They get a lot of time in this base, but they're all just attacking random things right now, not really getting the big damage that we were expecting. It's up at 46 workers killed. Only got a few extra there. Finally kills that queen. Goes into the main. Not too much to kill in here, though. Oh, he's going to try and use the ramp again. Oh, but that's a lot of Banelings. That is a lot of Banelings there. Hellion Splash does okay, but it's not going to be able to clean this all up. Hellions do all get taken out there. I think it's time, dude. 14 Vikings. Come on, you can't just max out on Thors with your Vikings. Go. Get them. I guess if there's no Overseers, they can't see the Widow Mines. That is a thing. Ghosts once again coming in from multiple angles. Trying to nuke these Spore Crawlers down to work, open an angle into this base. This Ghost is getting a nuke on that brand new base. 21 drones just got built for this. Oh, Walla, does he realize? This nuke's going to clip quite a few drones. Pulls those away at the last second. Oh, but there's no detection up here. That Ghost runs away. Ooh, gets 5 of them. And you know what? A lot more drones are about to rally there. If he nukes that one more time, that could work out. This ghost is going to run right on in. Unfortunately for him, there is a spore crawler there. Ultras say, would you like a hug? What the hell? Did you see that? His body just flew sideways. Oh my god. Must have got stuck on that Ultralisk Kaiser Blade. The Vikings come in now. The ultimate douchebag maneuver. Landing Vikings in his opponent's face. Florencio's macro has gotten so much better with Terran. I love that he can actually produce these armies now. The Vikings here just coming on out. Smacking down a few of those overseers. He goes back. He's just going to land again. Has he got any nukes ready yet? No nukes in the units tab. He's going to need to make a few more. That hatchery taking damage. The Lingvane Ultra letting it go down. They come back over here. They just lift off again. Queens are being built to try and deal with these Vikings. That's not going to do all of that well. And there is, of course, tanks, Thors, and Hellions just hiding up in that main base, hoping the Zerg tries to break the production. More nukes on the way now. More ghosts constantly building. Another cloak ghost comes down here. There's still one up there, but it just ran out of energy. This guy's going to try to come forward. Remember, cleared this spore crawler, so he's got an opening. Nicely done there. Oh, he's just harassing. He's not even using a nuke right now. He's just going to try and take out these drones with the cloaked ghost. Taking out quite a couple of them. Bit of mining time as well. Nice distraction here. I mean, ultras are very good because they allow you to spend your money, even when you're bad at lava injecting. Problem here for Walla Walla is Walla Walla spent all the money on it and hasn't been re-droning these bases and expanding that much. Ghost comes back in, tries to nuke, gets caught. This one, though, sneaking into the back door. And, Walla Walla's had enough. Walla Walla's like, nah, I'm done with this shit, man. But doesn't know about that nuke on that base over there. He's going to bust through. This one does break the planetary. Nuke lands, though. Lots of workers going down. And doesn't capitalize. Doesn't take out those SCVs. You got to finish off those SCVs, mate. That goes there. 21 kills. The Lingvane comes back. These drones aren't even mining from this base. Walla Walla's economy, he's got 3,500 gas, but keeps trying to prioritize getting the gas guys up right now. Is in full panic mode, and it's time for that Viking fleet to come in. The ghost up there gets sniped. The Vikings are like, you know what? You don't got stuff that shoots up, man. I'm going to take advantage. A giant Thor Hellion push down the left. Oh, they do not want to go into the open. That's where they'll get surrounded and killed. But the Viking land on the right. How do you deal with this? Walla Walla's in trouble. The Queen gets blasted. The hatchery goes down. These units are going to get surrounded, though. Beast mode, you got to be careful. Ooh, the Hellbats roast the Zerglings, though. And even with that upgrade deficit, I think the Thors with the Hellbats buffering are going to take out at least a few of these Ultras. Damn, that's a good trade for the Zerg, though. Oh, that's a good trade. My god, the Ultras. The 3/3 kindness plating anabolic synthesis just destroying those Thors. The Thors not able to carry their own without upgrades. Vikings land here. They start taking down that hatchery. All the overlords are just to the north. If he finds those overlords, that would be it. That is the money. Wallace just like gives up. Wallace's like, oh, fuck. I really wanted to see these Vikings find these overlords and just perma supply book him. Oh, hot damn. Let's look at the units lost tab. Florencio, they're actually way ahead there. The nukes, the harassment, the Hellions running in, finding some amazing moments. And honestly, dude, that drone barbecue with the Hellions on the ramp, wasn't that just like, that was some scenic Terran versus Zerg vision there. Of course, Florencio will stay in the game for like another 5 minutes, I'm sure. Oh, another 20 seconds. But let's see if we can find that Hellion run by, because that was so sick. I think this was it. I think it's the same units and they rotate around the right. Yeah, this was it. Oh, this was so beautiful, man. So you get a fair few drones. And then this is it. Ooh. Let's watch that one more time. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. That's some Terran born. GG, well played. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Florencio, for another lovely display. I'm loving the Ghost evolution. The Vikings, not something I've seen too much of, but honestly, impressive macro. No upgrades to back it up. What an impressive throwaway of a couple of Thor armies. True Florencio style. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye and good night.